Yerp, this perp back with another video. I just got done watching episode 18 of Vinland Saga. There was no episode last week, so it got delayed. But I'm glad that I got to see this episode because they get right into it. But before I get into this episode, hit that like button, hit that sub button if you're new, and follow me on Twitter at perpminded. So, I love how this episode gets right into it, man. Thorfinn versus Thorkel, round 2. And man, this was an intense fight, so they're definitely going to stretch this fight out a little bit longer, probably another episode or two. It's going to be interesting to see if Thorfinn can pull a win off as big as this one, because as Thorkel has mentioned that he is stronger. His only equal was Thor's, which is Thorfinn's father. And I like how he kind of teases something as far as his relationship to Thor's. And it has me thinking, is Thorkel Thorfinn's uncle? It would make sense, because he makes mention of his mother. I'm wondering if that's what what he's going to reveal in the next coming episodes. That would be interesting. Would that stop Thorfinn from doing what he's doing? Who knows? But I do like the back and forth that they have about just being a true warrior, and Thorkel trying to get into Thorfinn's head and really kind of push him. And you could kind of see that Thorkel questions that himself in a way, which I really like that back and forth. I can't wait to see where that goes. And I wish we got to see more of that fight, but it was beautifully animated. I can't wait to see how this turns up and how it will play out. We're just going to have to wait until episode 19. But on the other side of things, we get to catch up with the prince and where he's at. Bjorn is pretty much fighting off the men that made them crash. The prince kind of has this revelation, but before he has this revelation, he gets visited by Ragnar, and they kind of say their final goodbyes. This is a very touching moment and a very pivotal moment for the prince's character as a whole, as he's talking to Ragnar just about everything, and how Ragnar is sorry that he wasn't able to protect him anymore, and he has to pretty much deal with those consequences, which really changes the prince's perspective on just life and just the people that live in it. And it kind of just changes him, kind of hardens him, pretty much that old prince that, whiny, I'm kind of scared of the world. Nah, that's not the same prince anymore. He kind of just takes some of that power back, and it's going to be interesting to see his character, because but now he's not so much of a wimp anymore. He knows he has to take responsibility of what's going on in the world. And then also realizing his purpose in life is to become the king. So that's going to be really interesting. I really like this episode, especially what the priest was talking to the prince about just love and what that really means. And oh man, the animation in this episode has been beautiful, just top notch. I feel like it just gets better every episode. I just can't wait to see the rest of these episodes. I don't know if this is going to be ongoing or if they have a stop time, like where it's going to end, but it's got me excited. Every episode has just been a home run for me, to just everything what we're learning about the characters, to just them building up the world, and just, man, like I said, I cannot wait to see what happens with Thorfinn and Thorkel. That's going to be the most interesting thing going into next week's episode. But what do you guys think about this episode in the comments below? Let me know. Also, let me know what your thoughts are on this whole entire series as a whole. Are you loving it? But until next week, I will see y'all later. Peace.